When we started off with this idea of creating an interoperable system that caters to all different livelihood services, people immediately started ruling out as you guys are crazy, nobody has done it, and this is not going to happen. I mean, even though they probably won't say it directly, but through their line of questions, you could make out that they are not really onboarded with that idea. Samhita CGF is not a technology company, it's a social sector organization. So, irrespective of whether the individual that Samhita brings in who have technology expertise, as an organization, we are not a technology organization. So, we needed someone who has the trust that we know what we want. We are convinced this is going to help. We needed an organization who's not stuck to simply making profit, have the flexibility of working with us, crafting and drafting that entire architecture with us, managing the chaos that we are always into. That's the journey we took to come to a point where we thought Pace Wisdom is the right sort of candidate to bear with us and help us build this. Because the initially, right, when we started off, the funding was entirely out of our own pocket. There wasn't anybody who said, oh, you're building technology, let's go ahead and fund it. Okay, that wasn't the case, and still to a large extent it isn't, because when you talk about CSR funding, right, nobody realizes that, oh, CSR funding can also be done towards the technology that supports the CSR ecosystem. Nobody thinks that. Everybody thinks, oh, CSR funding, it literally means helping people, helping the nature, and so on and so forth. But the idea of, yeah, you could fund the technology also within the rules and regulation doesn't struck anyone. So entire funding is out of our own pocket. Obviously, there were various different funders who came onboarded later on when they realized, yes, this is also something that can be done and achieved. So we wanted someone who sort of is flexible, doesn't run behind just making profit, drafts and crafts the entire architecture with us, has the trust on us that we know what we are building, and doesn't really rule us out as a crazy and this is not something that is possible. So all those check boxes checked in terms of Pace Wisdom, and that's how we ended up